Happy St. Pirates Day! Wait, is anybody... Did I start the stream? I can't see anything. Is anybody here? Is the stream even started? Happy St. Pirates Day! I really hope that the stream has started. Ow! Oh. I did it! Hey guys! How's it going? How's it going? Hold on. Let me grab the live stream link and share that in Discord. Hold up. Okay. All right. Good, that worked. We're all good. There we go. Piratey goodness. Okay. Hello, my friends. How you doing? Let's do some hellos. Bloop. All right. What up, Gossip, Millmaster, Jess, Kensuke, Zircon, Iceman, Felonious, T. Who else is in here? Eng, Clayton, Juglum, Lasagna, Zircon, Some, Plaid, Gerthulu, Joe, Pierce, Bull Falcon, Ew, Randy, Forbidden. I think I got everybody. Oh, Bo, you're right. I do have the last stream's Lord of the Board up there. My bad. It's almost like I couldn't see anything when I started the stream and had no idea. It's almost like that. Fixed like a dog. All right. There we go. Whoop. It's a pirate's life for me. Doodly deedly dee. Gonna take your mama out on the high seas. Gonna get her high and see what she sees. My dick. Ba-da-ba-ba. Banging your mom. That's the booty I'm after. I'm gonna plunder her sunken treasures. All right. You guys having a good day? You having a good day? Oh, check it out. Oh my God, forget it. Moosh Moosh Senpai, I'm a fucking furry and these are my panda ears. Yo, who wants to watch me eat some bamboo, bitch? Forget bamboo. I'm here for them bamboobs. Got there. You know what bamboobs are? It's when they pull them out and you're like, bam! Boobs! I just got bamboobzled. All right. Lasagna, you got a shield again. Somebody must have gifted you one, son. They going around. Bo, too bad I couldn't help him out with the Eldrazi lore. Yeah, I mean, he messaged me. He's like, I have questions. And I'm like, I only know some things. And he's like, what? I can't believe you don't know the answer to this kind of response. And I said, listen, bro, just because I'm a know-it-all doesn't mean I actually know it all. And I've never read the Zendikar novel. There's a number of novels that I have not read yet for the magic lore. So he's probably going to start asking questions that I don't have the answers to. And instead of pretending like I got the answers, I tell him, hit the bricks! Stop looking for a lore handout from me. You want something from me? I'll give you some free moisture. Open your mouth so I can spit in it. He's a St. Pirates Day panda. Shane's keeping up. Yep, that's correct. Yeah, Magorlo, how you doing, buddy? Tarkus, what's up? Bo, you were there and told him to ask me because you thought I might be able to help? Well, I said maybe he should ask Aether Hub or Magic Arcanum, bro, because they probably know more than me. I have some knowledge, but not all of it. Not all of it. And I don't like not knowing and pretending I do. Synthetics membership message. Yar, yo ho ho, and a bottle of fun. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? VT says you want to learn about. If you want to learn about that hentar tarnticle stuff, you got to learn it on your own, right? There we go. Now my ears are in the right place. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? Ugh. I don't need these stuck to my head all day. I stepped on this today, guys. I stepped on this and broke it a bit. But it still seems functional. So I'm still ready. I'm still ready for battle. I'm still ultra protected and hardcore. Ow. Oh. Okay. My head's too fat for this thing. How dare they make helmets for children that don't fit me properly, huh? Oh, yeah. So, if you were here in the earlier stream, I talked about that whole like birthday surprise kind of stuff. I got that all sorted out. And the videos are funny to the point where I'm like, man, I wish I could share them with you guys, but that would spoil everything because it's supposed to be a secret. So maybe after things are done, I will show you. But I was requested to make one birthday video and I made two. It's like, yo, you get way more than your money's worth when you deal with me. And the response I got back was very positive too, which was nice. It's like, these are amazing. And they are. They're great. They're great. They're both funny. Lasagna says head too fat. I'm sure that's one of the many reasons you're married. That's funny. The purple pirate panda from Ixalan. 3-3 whenever it comes tapped. Insult target player or meme. Yo, I'd play with insult cards. Jess, you saw my ad for card trade. You're not the only one who's mentioned it, bro. Apparently, they are like they're running my ad on Facebook, Instagram. Moxman says he's seeing it like every 10 minutes. I didn't even know that. I didn't understand that's what they intended to do on top of everything else. I just thought, yo, you want me to do like an ad spot in my video, and now they're putting it out in multiple places. I ain't complaining, considering my name is in the background, like right there, the Magic Historian. And also, I thought about, it was fun on two levels, because people who are my fans who see it are going to be like, oh, that's cool seeing him here. And then the people who hate me are like, no, not here. No, come on, he's an ad now? No, bro, no. And so, that's funny. That's funny to me. But yeah, I had no idea that's what we were going to be doing. So first time for that one. First time for that one. But that's fun. I like popping up in different places. Today has been a good day. An AI judge. Well, I mean, what do you think Wizards is going to go with? Have you heard any actual replacements for the Judge Academy or anything at all? Wizards just like torpedoed the actual Judge Academy and has done nothing to replace them. Get that off my screen. There's like a little, I have no idea, probably just spittle from talking or whatever. A little circular wet dot that's dried out on the monitor. And it was like right here, like a target on my forehead. So I kept staring at it going, what is that? Until that's on the screen. Now your face, stupid. And it's like, oh, okay. Gotta figure out what to scratch. Do I scratch a screen? Do I scratch my face? Do I scratch my sack? Juggalo! Thanks, buddy. Thanks. It definitely is interesting. It definitely is interesting. I've been told by multiple people that they've seen the ads. So that's cool. That's cool. I ain't gonna complain about my presence being spread around the internet a little bit more. Felonious T judges want to be paid for their time. Well, a bunch of judges were willing to be part of the Judge Academy and pay to be judges, but apparently Wizards is like, nah, man, nah. We got to give them cards we can put in a secret lair, give them basic lands, and then let the whole thing collapse. Crazy, crazy. Oh, I gotta get an appointment to go get some blood work done tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to that, man. But whatever. Gotta get it done because the doctor told me to. Millmaster, yeah, AI is pretty dumb, but at least in terms of what AI is useful for, looking at actual rule sets of pre-existing things, AI doesn't have to create new judgments. Bo Falcon, where was the ad? I mean, the ad originally aired in my video, and then they have taken it and run ads on Facebook and Instagram. So just when you're scrolling through Instagram or Facebook, if the algorithm determined that you're somebody who's hits whatever parameters into Magic, whatever it is, then there's a likelihood that you're going to see it. I don't know what the likelihood is, but apparently Moxman hits the demographics of seeing it constantly because he texted me today saying every 10 minutes, bro. Doomblade, you're Irish. You get a pass on wearing anything green. No, you don't. Look at your name's green. You're wearing green whether you want to or not. Checkmate. How's that feel? How's that feel? You just got slapped with logic. VT, just what the world needs. More Hatcher. Agreed. Bobagok to that, bro. Bogok! 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 Whoop. There we go. Oh. Yeah, if you're not on those platforms, you're not going to see it, Bo, totally. So it doesn't matter. It's literally the exact same thing that's in the video. So you've already seen it. All my current sponsorships are finished. I don't have any more on the horizons or anything like that. So now when it comes down to plans, it's not sponsorship stuff. It's actually a bunch of Hatcher-related stuff mostly. I got these Lorcana decks. I got some other things. We've got the upcoming Comic-Con, right? I'm going to be going to the Niagara Falls Comic-Con in June, so that'll be good. That'll be good. What up, Potts? How you doing, buddy? I feel like there was something that I wanted to mention. What was it? Time to follow up on the body pillow. Oh, I completely forgot. It's been months and months. I don't even know if I should bother contacting them back about it, bro. They're probably just going to be like, who are you? What are we doing? It doesn't take long before trails go cold. You know what I mean? Lasagna forgot about one sponsorship. Blessed Turkey Base. We haven't lined up a sponsorship for that yet, right? That's not official. Butt basters. Now you're the turkey. Gobble, gobble, motherfucker. Oh, no. Yeah, the body pillow thing, I feel like that's probably like a dead lead at this point. Like, you know what, though? Screw it. Since it got brought up and we're here, let's see. Let's see if I can find the original email and when it was. Shit, was that December? November! Oh, okay. Sorry about my delayed response. Okay, getting the ball rolling on the body pillow action. I just sent an email saying, sorry for my delayed response. If you're ready to get this if you want to get the ball rolling, I'm ready. So, there you go. Body pillow, body pillows. Magic historian body pillows might be back on the memory, on the menu, not the memory. Well, I guess the memory too. I guess the memory too. Thompson, what's up? How was my day? Pretty good. Pretty good overall. Actually, we went out to I went with Carly to the grocery store. There's a whole bunch of different ones. We went to a Metro today, and there was some kind of deal Carly wanted to get, but I was just there to ooh and awe at things and go, oh, so gross, to like the Beyond Meat sausages. You can suck my real meat sausage. You know what I mean? Like, ugh, ugh. So you have these weird looking chicken breasts, and I was staring at them, and like they had some normal looking ones and some weird ones, and I'm like, what? You can get that one? We picked a different one. And then Carly's like, why don't you judge that guy's chicken picking? So I just turned around and I stared at this dude while he was going through the chicken. I just stared at him, and he looked over at me, saw me staring, and I kept staring. And then he just started picking chicken. I'm like, he's picking the good chicken. You don't know nothing. Like, what up, Merfolk Bear? How you doing? A Thanksgiving secret lair in Duskmorn. Anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. What up, everyday? How you doing? Mailmaster, the Metro is overpriced, dude. I don't like shopping there normally. So if they've got some kind of deal, like, that's the thing, is they've got, like, pretty good meat and vegetables and stuff. But then everything else is, like, overpriced by, like, $1 or $2. Do you want to pay, like, $1 or $2 more? Like, you're buying the exact same box of Ritz crackers, but instead of going to the cheapest place you can get it and paying like $2 on sale, you're paying like $4.50 a box or $5 a box, like either a clown or a rich person. And I ain't a rich person, which makes the other option being a clown. So you got a deal hunt. I got Carly on my side. She's the deal master. She finds the goodness, does the price match and all that stuff. Jules said Metro's the rich people store for rich people. Bingo, bingo. There's a lot of people in there who look like they're doing real well. Absolutely. The Metro has good pizza. All right. All right. Juggling Metro as a bar where you are? Fair enough. Thompson, you're going to go to the ROM to see the Egyptian collection. It's been a while since I've been to the ROM. I don't remember the last time I went. So it would have been a while ago. What up, 10-4? You're late because you were cooking dinner. Well, that's, it's good. It's good to have dinner. I had breakfast for dinner. We had bacon and eggs for dinner, and it was great. It was great. Oh, speaking of food, one of the things that I was looking for in the Metro, and I don't know if you guys have this in your area, because I can't find them, wagon wheels. Specifically, the pasta wagon wheels. Not like those chocolatey, marshmallowy discs, but like wagon wheel pasta. It's like circular. Well, I mean, you know what a wheel is, right? I can't find it. We've been looking around. We haven't seen it anywhere. Do they not make it anymore? Or like, what's the deal? What's the deal with the wagon wheels? You guys seen it anywhere? Bo, you're a grocery master. What's the lowdown on the wagon wheelage? Yeah, it is. It is nostalgic. 100%. I agree, 10-4. Them noodles are nostalgic. VT, you got it in Oregon. Extruded pasta. Yeah, Millmaster, I extrude pasta out my butt. It goes out pasta my asshole into the toilet. Hold on. Where are you going? I'm going to the bathroom to extrude. I'm gonna flex my my extruder. Tri-colored pasta. I don't want no stupid ass triple colored pasta bullshit. I don't need green and red pasta. Fuck off with your fancy nonsense. And it tastes different too. Juggling, no, I want it to put in soup, you bastard. I don't have dino chicken buggies. Oh, that sounds okay. That sounds okay. I have a pasta extruder. You have to put a ball on the floor to catch the extrusion. That's how we do it here. Oh, man. you know what? I would say today is one of the nicer days that I've had in a while. I don't think there was much of anything that really happened that wasn't like either good times or neutral. Not much I would call negative. I had a nice chill time. We had a nice earlier stream. In fact, I called this stream Happy St. Patrick's Day because in the last stream, somebody was like, it's St. Patrick's Day, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't give a crap about it. It doesn't mean nothing. So I thought it'd be hilarious to make a stream called the St. Patrick's Day stream after that, right? It'd be just, I like being absurd. What are you going to do? So, yeah, I had that going on. I had fun playing Magic today. I played a nice chunk of Magic on Arena today. I don't know. I probably spent a couple hours, got dozens of games in. Maybe not dozens, but 15 to 20 bare minimum, right? So yeah, close to dozens. I had a lot of fun. And I'm level 60 on the Markov Manor Mastery Pass now. I've made it all the way to level 60. There's only 10 levels to go. I just scored that sleeve that has the absolute gorgeous artwork. I really wish I knew what the original story behind all that was, right? Because it shows somebody being imbued as an assassin with crazy magics and stuff. But the story just went, they just huffed dust from Tristani's butt. And it's like, what? Yeah, Tristani farts tree dust or something. And then when you smell it, you gotta do what she says because she farted in your mouth. And it's like, okay. I'm tired of Krenko hoarding N95 masks. I'm gonna fart in his mouth. Oh, what a satisfying story. Bro. The Play-Doh Spaghetti Maker's platter. I remember those. VT, you're having the most beautiful day you've ever seen. That's sweet. Can't complain about that, right? If you like expensive pasta, try making gluten-free options. Well, I'm not going to make my own pasta. Gluten-free. I don't care about gluten. I'm not weak. Gluten doesn't do anything to me. Right? I don't care about none of that. Jules, you love video games, but you just can't play Arena because it feels weird to buy cards but not be able to physically hold. Jules, you are correct. I'm going to let you in on a little secret, bro, that's going to blow your fucking mind. I've never spent a penny on Arena. Not a penny. I have enough gold that I can do 70 drafts of the quick draft variety or 35 of the expensive drafts. I have enough draft tokens that I can do 8 back-to-back player drafts. I have hundreds upon hundreds of wild cards. I could build any deck on Arena instantaneously. And I have spent zero money. I have all that. You know how I got it? By playing Magic and having fun. So I played Magic and had fun. And I have a huge Arena collection. When I was playing the most, I was building play sets of all of the rares for free. And almost all the mythics. Every common and uncommon I had complete play sets of. Almost all of the rares. You can build up a significant amount of cards as a free player. 100%. And have an awesome time doing it. So if your only objection is that it feels weird to spend money, don't. I wouldn't advise that anybody spend money on Arena. However, I recognize that some people go, yo, a draft cost me like $5 or $6. That's totally worth it to me for the entertainment value. And I can respect that as a position people have. Your time to money value ratio, whatever it is. I feel the way I do because I played physical Magic first. I have physical Magic cards. The idea of paying for digital is insane. But I've spent money on similar things that would be considered equally wasteful. Imagine giving money to a Minecraft server, right? Like a random Minecraft server. I spent $35 on a Minecraft server. But it was by my rules. I didn't pay it in the first place. I played on that server that they provided free for me for long enough that I went, yo, this place is great and I don't mind supporting them at all. And so I basically signed up for a perk package that gave me some in-game benefits and provided them some support to keep it going, right? So I'm not against people spending money on digital kind of stuff that just poofs into nothingness and is just based on something in a game that can go away, whatever. It's all a matter of what you value and all these other things. So to me, yeah, spending money on Arena is never going to happen. Like never. But other people, cool, do it. Like, I don't look at it as anybody's crazy. Like, bro, if you have the option of playing Magic using Arena and you can spend a fraction and never get into the paper side of it, it can be way cheaper for you, right? So, Kurt, it was forced on you last year. You could you can get rid of girls who have gluten intolerances. You know that, right? Like, I don't know if anybody told you, but there's like 4 billion women on the planet. So if yours has tricked you into thinking there's only a handful of them, bro, they're everywhere. I can't go places without tripping over ladies. Like, they're literally everywhere. So you can just say, I'm intolerant of your gluten intolerance. So have a nice life. I'm not making pasta. I'm making you leave, bitch. Just eat the gluten. What are you going to do? Cry? Blightsteel says bank wildcards and be patient. Yeah, patience will pay off the most on Arena. However, it's not required. And you don't have to bank wildcards if you don't want to. You can choose your own path to building your collection. And I did a guide for how to build like your collection on Arena, but Wizards has changed things up because they want to work the system against you. So my guide doesn't work as perfectly as it used to, and I may be doing it over. You started playing Arena, jamming precons into gold tier and holding wilds in gold. Moving up to the gold tier is, if you're willing to put the time into playing ranked games and don't find it tedious, gold is the exact right spot you want to be. The amount of time it takes to make it any further isn't worth the payoff in terms of rewards, but the rewards you get for getting to gold are sweet, and when you move through bronze and silver, your progression is locked, so you can't ever take a step back, which means you can, if you want, slowly build your way towards those wins and get the additional packs in gold, right? And that is a key part of, like, you want to make sure that you always play one ranked game and one draft game every month, so you're at least bronzed ranked, so you get those payouts, right? Doomblade Super Chat says, remember that 1/1 green Phyrexian that whenever anyone targets one of your creatures with something, they get a poison counter? Somebody made a broken deck. Yeah, it's that guy's obnoxious. I can't remember the name of it, but I can picture it in my head right now. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Oh, Fenris, you fell into my trap, buddy. You fell into my trap. I don't even drink, son. So the St. Patty's Day stuff, that's for the people who do. But I don't, so you're never going to see me drunk. I'm just crazy. Oh, bro. Come on, man. Get that shit. What is this? Why is there texture to this? Did somebody rub their butt on my music stand? This thing's great, by the way. I'm so happy I have it. Looks like Zares has wagon wheel pasta online. Search for Rotel. Oh, some with the info. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. So, I guess if we're on the subject of free to play, if you want a quick and easy guide to how to do it for maximum effect, here's what you want to do. Hang on to all the booster packs that you get from the newest set, okay? So if you're working on Markov Manor, you don't open any of the boosters that you're given for the 3 welcome boosters, the 6 you get from a pre-release code or whatever else, right? You do not open those. You keep them because you're looking to work the draft rules to your advantage. And you don't want to get a 5th copy of a rare while drafting. That is a nightmare situation that robs you of 90% of your value in one shot, right? Because a booster pack is worth 200 gems. But if you get a 5th of a rare, you're only getting 20 gems instead of that 200. So it's a massive loss. So the way you avoid that is you don't start opening boosters until you've done a sufficient amount of drafts to increase your collection. And this also helps you build up gems, by the way. Gems are the currency you buy in game. And I have 15,000 gems. It costs $20 to get 3,500 gems. So I have like, what, $80 worth of gems kicking around in my account that I've all got through free play, playing in drafts. The quick drafts have been changed, though. It's not like the bots have obviously been told to just draft every single rare. So I'm really not sure whether the proper draft strategy anymore is actually to rare draft with quick draft bots, or if it's actually better to rare draft with player only drafts. The problem is that's an expensive bit of research to do. So I haven't really dived in because it'll eat up a bunch of my stuff. We'll see though. I was in talks with somebody about sponsoring a series on like arena free playing. So that might be something we do. We'll see how it goes. What up, Billy? Millmaster, St. Patty's is 420 for drunks. Why would anybody try and change your mind when you're speaking absolute truth? Of course it is. My first thought is when someone goes at St. Patrick's Day, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It's not April 20th, is it? You know, like that's the day where I'm interested in something green. What am I talking about? I'm interested in something green every day. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Paint Satrick. Fuck you, man. That's stupid. That's stupid, but you got me. Break stop, is the mastery pass worth it? Excellent question, buddy. Excellent question. So basically, what you want to do is with the mastery pass, it can be worth it, but you have to be careful so you don't get frustrated. What happens is the mastery pass, you don't get everything from the mastery pass unless you earn it. So my experience with the mastery pass went like this. Every season was amazing. I buy the mastery pass. It costs like 3,400 gems. You get 1,200 gems back across the course of it. And then it's cost you 2,400 gems, right? So you can easily build up 2,400 gems during a season, no problem, to pay for the next mastery pass. So you can keep going forever and get every mastery pass. So I got the mastery passes, got all the rewards, and it was all good. But then I don't know if you guys remember a few years ago when I was forced to leave my home because a maniac broke down our fucking front door and our home wasn't safe anymore, and I can't leave Carly anywhere unsafe because I'm not an idiot. So that really screwed up my life for months, and that screwed up my arena account. I stopped playing because I stopped doing everything, man. Life was brutal. So what happened then is basically I bought the mastery pass, but I only leveled up like 5 levels. And then the season ended and I got nothing. And I'm like, I got robbed. So the new rule became, don't buy the mastery pass until you finished the mastery pass, or you have gone far enough down the path that it feels like it's worth it. There is an asterisk to that. And I will say that I didn't follow my own advice with the Markov Manor Mastery Pass. What happened with me was, hey, Fenris with the super chat for beer. I took it from the kids' piggy bank. Thanks. Thanks for stealing from the kids to give me beer money. I like the cut of your jib. And you get to be Lord of the Board. So with the Markov season, right, I did not follow my own rule of waiting until I hit the right level for it. What I said to myself was, look, bro, you've got like, after I got out of arena, there were multiple times where I tried to come back but felt frustrated either with too much with the state of Magic or too much with the state of arena. So I stayed away. From arena. And I realized when I logged in, I'm like, okay, so you've got 2 situations here. Either you're going to play or you're not. If you're not going to play, you might never come back to arena again. And you have 16,000 some odd gems. So if you're never coming back, it doesn't matter if you spend those gems because it's all digital. Who cares? It doesn't mean anything, right? And if you are going to keep coming back, then having the Mastery Pass will just give you more rewards as you play each day, which is fun. So I decided, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to buy the Mastery Pass. What do I stand to lose from my perspective? But again, that's from my particular perspective. So I absolutely believe that what you need to do is wait until later down the chain to buy the Mastery Pass so you don't get hosed and lose those gems. And it's even more important if you are not gem wealthy. Like, the reality is, I am not a shabby Magic player. I am a slick Magic player who can, like, I don't play as tight as possible all the time, but I've won a ton of tournaments. I know all kinds of little tricks, and I see the path to maneuver people. I know, oh, are you attacking me with a lifelink creature? And if you can gain 2 life from that swing, that's going to put you out of the kill zone and take me into the kill zone. Okay, I'm going to block with this creature. Now, before combat damage, I'm going to play this guy, bounce this creature back to my hand. So your guy still counts as blocked, but doesn't get to do damage to nobody, and you don't gain no life. So knowing all these little tricks and side things, I'm a decent player. Like, Desolator was floored. He watched me do a draft where I just rare drafted. I drafted rares, then uncommons and whatever, slapped the stuff together and clean sweep the whole draft. You can win 7 games in a row in draft 100%, and you don't have to be perfect at it. Plus, here's the key to draft. If any of you guys feel intimidated by draft, here's the beauty of it. You can learn everything you need to know getting your ass beat. That's how I learned specifically the 2019 draft. I remember because 2019 was a weird beast. So all of a sudden, somebody Teferi tutelages me. And I'm just like, oh, this card's kind of okay outside of draft, but oh my God, in draft, it's insane. Like if you can get 2 Teferi's tutelages, you just win. You just win so hard, it's not even funny. So you can change your strategy straight up in the middle. Like in the middle of the second pack, you can just be like, oh, I guess I'm going blue now, right? Like whatever beats your ass, you can just do that to other people, right? That's it. You can learn by being beat down, and you can play a draft every 5 days if you want to. Like you can have a free draft every week on Arena. Dow, no, it's not almost over, buddy. Joe says, for Mastery Pass, play every day, average 4 wins per day, complete your daily quests, and you'll complete it. Yeah, and you know what? You don't even actually have to really log in automatically for the 4 wins a day. You can totally log in fewer days. The key, really, to get the Mastery Pass is to hit your 15 weekly wins, right? Because you can only get 25 experience per regular win, up to 250 experience for the entire day when you're not talking about the weekly ones, right? Like that's it. When you're just talking about the regular daily quests, that can only churn out 250 experience at most. That's the equivalent of one of the 15 weekly slots, right? The 15 weekly slots equal 3 1/4 levels. So you need to hit the weeklies, and any sort of extra experience events that Wizards does, you absolutely want to get on board with that too, right? 10-4, yeah, bro, you learn way faster from failing than succeeding. And somebody beating you down teaches you a lot. And unlike regular Magic, where if somebody comes in with a deck, you've got to try and chase down all these cards. In the draft, it's always not exactly the same, but it's the same set of cards that are available. So if somebody beat you down with red, white, fly, burn, you can do that back. Also, drafting is real simple in terms of what you need to focus on. Bombs, cards that are so powerful that nobody can do anything about them, you want those automatically. Bombs, removal, and evasion, that's all that matters. Nothing else matters. Bombs, the ability to remove your opponent's creatures that are a problem, and evasive creatures that can evade your opponent's creatures. Flying, unblockable, intimidate, death touch, things that make it more difficult or impossible to block the creature. You want creatures that can get by, that's your third priority. You want removal to get rid of your opponent's creatures, that's more of a priority. And you want bombs because they can just take games that were unwinnable and go, eat it! Magic makes such insane rares now that I just flipped the win right up your butt. Right? Joe, it's not bread anymore. What's A and D even stand for? I can't remember because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Bombs, removal, and evasion. They are the triumvirate of power. That's your key. Josh, you don't like 60 card formats? You find them unfun? Well, Brawl's the closest you can get, right? So it does have a lot more card variety to it. See, I like the variety of cards like what you get in Commander and Brawl, but I don't particularly care for the format itself, especially the multiplayer aspect. Tomas, you were watching me the other day, then it stopped on you and said private when you're watching it for like 40 minutes live. Here's how it works, buddy. After each stream ends, they are deleted and uploaded on the stream archive. I'll grab the stream archive link for you. So anytime that happens, that's because I'm gone. You weren't up to speed on the stream. So if you're behind on the stream, then that's absolutely going to happen to you on the regular. But you can watch any of the streams afterwards on the stream archive. And if you want to make sure you're always at the streams when they start, if you're available, then make sure that you're in the Discord, right? So there's the, let me pin that. For fuck's sakes. No, I don't want to click on the link. there we go. So yeah, if you want to see any of the streams afterwards, they're available over there for you guys to enjoy at your leisure. I genuinely regret not creating a live stream archive afterwards. I didn't realize how many people would appreciate watching them afterwards, right? And the ephemeral nature of them and them disappearing. You know what? This is bothering me. I'm going to move this over here. Whoa! That's the worst way on earth to do it. Yeah, there we go. I got more space over here. That's better. All right, cool. Ugh, Josh, the multiplayer aspects is precisely what you love about Commander. I can't stand the butt-tickling politics of Commander, where people are just like, you have different variations, where it's like, well, I've got to make sure to spread all the attacks around. I attacked him for 2. I've got to attack. Listen, bro, I'm here to fucking kill you. There's no, oh, I got to make sure to spread it around. Spread your butt cheeks, bitch. Like, this isn't friendly, happy fucking hug hour. Are you here to win or not, bitch? That's what we're playing, a game where there's one winner who stands on 3 fucking corpses, are we not? Can we not play this little fucking dance? And then you have the other side of the coin where you have fucking complete moron magoos who are like, I'm not going to do anything in this game based on the game state, but just on my gut feelings. Oh, you made me feel bad yesterday because I think you were looking at my bald head too much. Fuck you, Baldy. Fuck you, you bitch. Attack me because I'm a fucking threat or because I'm gonna win the game. Not because your feelings are hurt, you fucking clown. I don't give a shit about your fucking feelings. I don't worry about your stupid feelings. In a Commander game, suck my nuts. I'm here to step on your throat until you can't breathe. I don't care if you're sad. Like, you know what I mean? It's one-on-one. Let's go. Not, oh, I'm sorry, sir. Oh, you a little bit of this. Like, what is it? What is it? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. You never understood why Two-Headed Giant never got more popular? Oh, you know what's more fun than one-on-one? If you have to have somebody else there and do it together. That's great. You know what I thought? You know what would be better than taking a dump alone? If I had to do it in tandem with somebody else. I love making all these decisions with some other fucking dickhead. You definitely don't end up in games where you're playing Two-Headed Giant with Double Strike Daddy, and he's built a deck where everything costs 6 mana for some ungodly reason, and this stupid dickhead doesn't cast a single spell the whole fucking game. So you just sit there with your control deck miraculously wiping the board and keeping 2 people under your thumb somehow, just begging this worthless fucking lump to do something, to do anything. But no. Just fuck you, man. Just come on, wake up, bro. Why you do me like this? Fuck Two-Headed Giant. Fuck all multiplayer Magic that ain't one-on-one. This is a man who extrudes his opponents after defeating them. That's great. Like, the multiplayer stuff is nonsense. Do you know how many games of multiplayer I played where people are idiots who can be completely easily manipulated? Like, they're just like, okay, the first one of you dickheads who even blinks at me, I'm gonna obliterate you from space. And then I was always as good as my word. So they'd be like, oh, I'm gonna attack you. I'm like, you're fucking dead. You know that, right? I'm gonna fucking kill you now. And then I would throw everything I had at them and leave them as a smoking crater. And then the other people, instead of going, wow, what a great display, you've expended your power, it's the perfect time to kill you, they fucking shrink away in fear. Oh no, please don't destroy me like you did him. You're a moron. I can't how is it satisfying to beat you? You beat yourselves, you fucking clowns. I literally just blew my entire load on this guy's chest, and you're sitting over here letting me eat protein and fucking letting my arm rest instead of killing me. You numpty fucks. Like, it's all the information is pretty much available. You watched me go off. It's impossible for me to kill you all, and yet you will all just let me because why? Why? Make it make sense. Do I have any favorite memes from the internet? Like, hide your pain, Harold. Hide your pain, Harold? Bro, I found him before he was famous. No word of a lie. Carly, like, she used to be in like health and fitness in school, and there was some low rent bullshit knockoff health magazine, and Hide Your Pain Harold was in it. And I found the page, and I'm like, why do you have this guy exercising? He looks so unhappy. I've never seen somebody look more miserable while exercising. Why would you use this picture? And then he became a meme, and I'm like, it's perfect. Hide Your Pain Harold is incredible. Just that uncomfortable. I can't even mimic it. It's perfect. His, like, I love it because he actually seems like a nice guy, and he just went and did some like Shutterstock style random photos that blew him up into this big internet thing because he's emblematic of a feeling we all have, and it's just there. It's fantastic. Dad, I mean, you haven't heard so much vitriol since your dad gave us an opinion on turkey bacon. Will you tell your dad he knows what the fuck is up? Because turkey bacon ain't bacon. Hey, have you had styrofoam bacon? There's only one thing that's bacon, and it ain't made out of fucking turkey. Anybody who's calling it turkey bacon's a fucking clown. That's just turkey, asshole. Oh, have you had any of this turkey lettuce? Oh, that looks like turkey meat. No, you can just call food whatever you want. No, you fucking can't. No, you fucking can't. If you tell me I'm having bacon and you give me turkey bacon, I'm going to piss in your mouth. I'm going to put sugar in your fucking gas tank because that's what you fucking deserve. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck turkey bacon. Fuck vegan bullshit. Beyond meat. Beyond my dick and balls in your mouth. Clown face. Stop trying to make the thing of, hey, we found a way to turn mushrooms and lumped up gank into something that kind of tastes like a burger, but it's gross and mushy and also equally as bad for you, but you get to pay more for it so you can be a hipster dipshit. I'm helping the planet. Fuck you, loser. Your dietary choices aren't helping the planet. You're jerking yourself off for nothing, you corporate hoe. Zircon, I play with weird people. I've played with a lot of people over the years. Do you think this is like one group of 3 people that I played with a bunch? This shit is fairly universal and obnoxious. Competition's too much for the youngins. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot the commander was participation magic. Everybody, here's your little purple ribbon. Good job. You picked a commander and you put the cards together. Don't destroy my stuff. It's not like I got a creature out and he's supposed to do something, but then you play go for the throat. But like, if I don't have my creatures out, they can't do the things. Oh, God. Why do people target my cards? I just want to feel like a winner. Please. I came to play. I don't want to have to think or make decisions that are smart and are rewarded. I just want to be told I'm good enough. I'm good enough. Carly came running in over the Hide Your Pain Harold. She loves him. He's great. He's great. There are no mammary glands on an almond. You fucking wait until I'm in charge, bro. There'll be mammary glands on everything. We're going to genetically alter everything. You hear that they just fucking made transgenic cows that can make fucking insulin milk? I'm not even making that up. That actually, they just did that. They tried it with like 10 different cows, and they've got a transgenic cow now. Unfortunately, it's not fertile, so they have to try and make another one, and they're going to try and make a transgenic bull. But they're basically going to be able to make insulin milk to help mankind. Like, it's crazy the scale of what people are doing. You got, like, all the way on one end, you've got random dickheads on the internet with whiteboards going, I'll fuck your mother over magic cards. And then there's people going, what if we could take cows and figure out a way to help everybody get insulin cheaper? Like, I'm not a dumb man, but I think I might be wasting some of my capabilities. Either way. So what I'm trying to say is I'm going to get into genetic manipulation. Manipulation. You know what I mean? Tune in Tokyo style, where we're going to have titties on everything. Titties on your back. Titties on your front. Titties on your forehead. Everywhere and everything. Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. The commander thing just, meh, meh. I love the idea of singleton decks and all that, but I absolutely detest multiplayer Magic. I like hanging out with my friends. I like shooting shit. Got no interest in a 4-player game of Magic. Like, none. If we're going to do 4-player stuff, let's play a fucking board game or something. Like, for real. There's better ways to do 4-player action than 4-player dipsy do dumb fuck not Magic, right? I don't care that I've apparently been outvoted and, well, we all decided that Magic's this. No, fuck you. Magic is Magic, and you guys can play fucking dick tickling happy friend hour. That's cool. I ain't gonna stop you. I never have. But I don't like doing it myself, so I don't play dick tickling. I play rip your fucking dick off and stick it in your mouth Magic, right? I'm not here for happy friends. I'm gonna make sure I do 1 to you and 2 to you. Fuck you, bitch. Have the stones to fuck. Thrust like you got a pair, you little hooker. You know? That's right, Joe. Like the doctor in South Park who makes things with multiple asses. 100%. 100%. JD, you were showing your buddy my breakfast stream, and when we started, I was talking about being a normal citizen. He was dying. I assume that means he was enjoying it, and rightfully so. I do say such delightful things. Josh, sounds to me like I haven't played with players with similar goals. I've played with strangers. I've played with really good friends. It always sucks. It's just like saying, bro, you just haven't had the right sandpaper dick in your asshole. No, you know what? I figured out that I don't need to have my asshole sandpapered. And no matter how much you go, bro, if you just felt the way that I rubbed the sandpaper or like some of my crew guy, we've got the really like high grade sand. No, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how like it's almost like the same thing as like when a lady's like into other ladies and a guy's like, I can change her. She's into dudes. She just hasn't been with the right dude. That's the same energy, just so you know, right? I'm not interested. It's not interesting. It's aggravating. So I accept who I am and what brings me joy. I'm not having my asshole fucking sandpapered. Thank you very much. But you guys are free to sandpaper each other's buttholes. One little scrub for you. Okay, Billy, do a handstand and spread your legs. It's your turn. Hold on, let me pull your balls out of the way because they go all the way down your taint. Scoop, scoop. Oh, that was 2 scoops for you. I can't, man. I fucking can't. Jamestown says, everyone knows you play with strangers, ... The ... means, I wish I was that stranger. Jamestown gives himself the stranger, wishing it was me. If you think that he doesn't put on fucking rants of me yelling at people, sit on his own hand until it's numb, and then cry while he jerks it, then you don't know James Towns, all right? Because I'm telling you, as a fucking fact, bro. That shit's a fact. All right, you lord of the board, you greasy fucking magoo. Hold on, let me heart that super chat. What are my thoughts on the card Pox? Bro, fuck Pox, man. Fuck those cards. I hate those cards. I hate those cards. I don't like using them myself, even when I know they're strategically relevant. I just, it don't feel great. I hate those things being played on me. I'm cool with cards like Balance, but I hate cards like Pox and Smallpox, man. I hate them. I put them in my cube because they're brutal, and I know people like using them, and they hose me, but I hate them. I'll play them if the situation's right, but they go against my innate desires when I play. It's like, no, I'm totally one of those guys. I never want to give my stuff up if I don't have to, and I absolutely don't want to give you anything. So like, those cards are like, tap this, everybody draws a card. Fuck that! I ain't giving you free resources. I'll give you a free kick in the dick, but I ain't giving you no free card draw. That always seems crackheaded to me. Whenever anybody does that, I'm all like, For real? Okay, thanks, stupid. Why don't you go ahead and play some Mana Flares and Howling Mines? Give me more access to my resources so I can bludgeon you to death, you fucking moron. It's like you're being robbed by a guy with a knife and you're like, here, have a gun. And it's like, what's wrong with you? That's what my brain says about all that shit. I'm not giving you nothing but my disrespect and an early grave. Lightwave, you sleeved all your game night decks on the same sleeves and your jumpstart set, so you have 5 monocolored cubes that can be drafted or mixed. That's fun. I like that. I like that. Felonious T, thank you for explaining Pox to me. I'm new to Magic and I didn't understand that Pox is about getting better results for you than your opponent, and you play the Pox when your opponent stands to lose more than you. I'm finally okay with Pox now. I can't believe I didn't understand that incredibly basic concept of the card, so I definitely appreciate the enlightenment. You've made me a better Magic player, and now I want to play 4-player Magic very much. Very much. Millmaster, if you're trying to pretend like Commander's more expensive than Standard, you're not going to get me on board with that, right? It's real like, oh yeah, four Shellys and all that. Sure, you know, that kind of stuff. It's too expensive. Come on, bro. Come on. The Standard argument of it being cheap only applies to like Mono Red Rush. Standard can be the most expensive format where your values crater a hardcore. Where Commander, because everybody's a stupid little, ooh, let me kiss you on the butt for one, you can totally play with whatever because it doesn't matter. Nobody's there to fucking win or play the actual game. Why don't we all play soccer where we get 17 chairs and nobody even kicks the fucking balls? Like, does anything fucking mean anything? That's how it feels. Benson, you stop what you're doing and looking at Idling Leprechaun. Why would I need to look at Idling Leprechaun? You think I don't know exactly what it fucking looks like in my head? You think I don't know that it's a 1 green 1/1 where he's a little fucking leprechaun with the green fucking hat on and he turns creatures green? You think I don't know he's from Legends? You think I don't know what the fucking artwork looks like? Do you know who you're fucking talking to right now? Do you like, I'm the fucking Magic historian, bro. Like, for real. I do streams called Stump Hatcher where people try their best to pick any card from a set I don't know. And you're coming in with a card from Legends going, stop doing this and look at that. Nope. It's right here, bro. I got it. Quentin fucking Hoover did the artwork. How you like me now, bitch? I don't need to look at it. With EDH being the main game, now cards go up since you only need 1 copy. What? You're saying that people only need 1 copy, so cards are more expensive? But people are buying 4 copies, then there's less to go around, so that would make them more expensive. I don't follow that logic. That don't make no sense. Flies in the face of a casual singleton format where they do many functional reprints anyways. I mean, Wizards is trying to make Commander more expensive. There's no doubt in that. They're just making so much random crap, and Commander players don't take the bait the same way. Some do, some don't. So, I don't know. I don't know. Sega Dreamcast Magic the Gathering? I don't know. I've never seen that. I have a copy of the PlayStation Battle Mage game. I never played it. I have a disc because somebody thought because Carly is with me that she's into Magic, so she sent them a copy of Battle Mage as a gift. That always is a feel-bad moment when someone goes out of their way to send Carly a gift and then it's Magic related because she doesn't care about Magic, but I do, so it just feels to her like it was for me all along, or it's just like, great, you know what he likes, don't know what I like, and send me this, thanks. So I end up with it. Tomas, yep, Modern is more expensive than Standard, depending on how you do a comparison. If you just plop down a Modern deck beside a Standard deck and go, this one costs more to make than this one, straight up. But if you compare the It's not non-rotating anymore because Wizards forced rotation into it. Modern, once upon a time, was a non-rotating format. It rotates less now. Basically, the forced rotation through new set injection. So Modern can actually be cheaper than Standard, depending on how long you stay in Standard and what else you want to play, right? Lasagna, you ain't know any of the artists. Bro, Legends is my favorite fucking set. Legends is my favorite set in the entirety of Magic's history. The flavor on it was dope. It brought a bunch of crazy new stuff into the game, and the cards just have this special mystified aura to them, to me, even this day. Like, I love them. I love them. There's no point in trying to collect a set of Legends because a bunch of the cards are so insanely expensive that it will be forever out of my reach. But that doesn't change the nostalgic feels that I have, and I have accommodated for the fact that I won't have the access to the real deal by getting some proxies of some of them for just the nostalgia that goes with it, you know? The nostalgia of the old cool Magic the Gathering cards, right? They might not be the most powerful, they might not have the best effects, but like the effect they have on me. I keep them here in my bag of proxies. Sewers of Estark, what does that do? Sewers of Estark is one of the fucking book cards. So it has a little pen symbol on it. It's 2 black and 2, it's an instant that makes a fucking creature unblockable. It's absolutely garbage. And it's specifically from the original Arena novel that starred like Garth One-Eye, right? You could get Sewers of Estark or like the Arena or whatever. I think they had a variant. Unless I'm misremembering which book it came from, right? Because it's possible that it might have been a different novel. But yeah, paying 4 mana to make a creature unblockable is garbage, right? Like that's a really bad card. The artwork is like, what is it? Like kind of yellowish catacombs with some water underneath or whatever. I know Arena was the first book. If you're confused about what I was saying is I don't know if Sewers of Estark as the promo was the promo that came with Arena the book, because there's an Arena card called, like there's a card called Arena that also was originally a book promo. And there's Windseeker Centaur, for example, Giant Badger. Those were also book promos. Benson, yeah, you're like, okay, I picked something crazy way out of left field and you got it. Especially when it comes to old school Magic, I know my shit. I remember my uncle sitting there with a huge, like, it was a 5,000 row of cards, and he just kept pulling cards out, sure that I wouldn't be able to say it, and I would just tell him everything about it. And he's like, this is crazy. You know all of these cards. I don't know if it's obvious to you guys yet, but I'm kind of fucking obsessed with Magic the Gathering, you know? Like, I've been playing it for 30 years. It's one of the few things that pulls me into a state of flow. My mind is powerful, and it's really easy for me, while I'm doing things, to be worrying about all these different things. But Magic is magic. It pulls me in fully. I am present in the moment, playing a game and having a great time. So, yeah, Magic's a special beast, man. Now, when it comes to the newer stuff, I don't know all the cards because you can't keep up, and I don't connect the same way with them. They're not special anymore. It's generic soldier-looking guy, Dave the Dog Toucher. Okay, what does he do? He's 3 mana for an 8/8 first strike trampler haste. When he comes into play, draw 3 cards. Your opponent loses 3 life. And if your opponents have any lands in play, they sacrifice a land. 2 mana, return him from your graveyard. Use this ability only when you feel like it. So, like, we're running out of space for abilities on the cards. Put more on the other side. Like, 100%. 100%. Pierce, yeah, Mana Crypts were the best book promo. The best book promo by a long shot, especially since originally when we had Mana Crypts, those were under the rules that tapped artifacts didn't produce their effects. So as long as you tapped the Mana Crypt during your upkeep, you didn't have to flip the coin for it. It was just like, what? When did Lion's Eye Diamond start getting big? Lion's Eye Diamond got big when people realized, wait a minute, because Lion's Eye Diamond, we all saw it. I'm a Lotus where you have to pitch your hand. You'd be a crackhead to do it. But the thing is, you pitch your hand as part of paying the cost, which means you can sack the Lion's Eye Diamond to cast a spell in your hand. That wasn't very obvious to us, so it just read as a Black Lotus you could only use when your hand was empty to sack for 3 mana to power an ability or something. But you can just actually use it for 3 mana. So what you do is you put the Lion's Eye Diamond out, then you say, I'm casting this spell, you sack the diamond and throw everything else away, but you don't throw the card you cast away because it's actually being cast, right? That, once that was properly realized and utilized, then people went, oh, it's not a garbage card. It's really powerful, but really specific. And so cards like that take a little longer to get uncovered, right? Like, some combos pop off faster, and like the internet speeds things up, right? I presume you guys already heard about the fucking gigantic Mega Sloth combo where you can just smoke somebody on the fucking like third turn. You can just go, yeah, you take 24 on the third turn. And it's like, what? Yeah, you put out Yavimaya, you put out Dark Depths, right? Now you've got 2 lands that tap for green. You also got 10 counters. Bam, right? Tap those 2 green, cast the Sloth, who's that Giganto 10/10 dude or whatever. That he's a Giganto 10/10, and his cost is reduced by the number of counters you have. So by having 10 counters on the Dark Depths, it takes 10 off his casting cost. You can slap him out for 2 green. You have 2 green because you have Yavimaya and Dark Depths. So you got the 10/10. The next turn you cast whatever goblin, I can't remember what his name is, 1 red and 2. He's got Raid. He lets you sack a creature after you've attacked with him. He's got Haste. So you swing with him, attack with him. Boom. His ability is, if I've attacked this turn, sacrifice a creature to do a damage equal to its power +2 to any target. So you can hit him with the Rad Sloth and then sack it afterwards to fling another 12 at his face on top of the 2 from the Goblin. You're swinging in for 24 on the third turn, right? And so stuff like that gets uncovered more quickly now, right? So Lion's Eye Diamond, back in the day, we didn't have these internet discussions. There were people on IRC and stuff here and there, but overall, like the dojo, that kind of stuff. But overall, there wasn't a lot of online discussion that really accelerated things to an insane degree. Man, wow, what a departure. Earlier in the stream, I'm just yelling and swearing, and for the last couple minutes, I've sounded like an honest-to-God Magic historian. It's almost like I've got the fucking chops for this. Jules says the art for Dave the Dog Toucher is so weird and perverted. I have 20 copies. That's funny. There's an actual Dong Commander in P3K. All right. You just made me want to make a Dong Commander deck. Yo, I'm here to pull out my Dong with all you Commander players. Get donged! My Dong's the biggest. I'll pay extra for my Dong, because if that's real, that's my new Commander. If he's legendary and there's a guy named Dong, that's it. That's my deck. That's my deck. Polka Band is one of those in-game cards in Chandalar. Correct. Polka Band is 2 red for a 1/1. It literally shows them dressed as Polka Band members. You pay X mana and you tap it, and it will randomly tap X creatures. But if it catches itself with its tapping, it doesn't untap the next turn. So it's fairly unreliable because you can't use it to target, and if it hits itself, it keeps itself shut down, plus the fact that it's a solid 2 red for a 1/1, which is a bad deal. And if you thought that you were gonna get me with a fucking special Chandalar card, guess again, motherfucker! Magic Historian. Pierce, I should have a YouTube show with the knowledge I impart. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. What should I call it? Fuck Magic Wizards and Greedy Dicks. Wait, that's not a good name. I could call myself, maybe, you know what? I want to reference Magic. So let's think like, what do people think about Magic? Tournaments, right? So like, what do you do in tournaments? You try and reach the top 8, right? But I don't want to be too braggy. So let's go maybe like the lowest rank, but still placing, like maybe 8th place. But I don't want to use my name automatically, right? Because I don't want people to know who I am. So like, I should pick another name, but one that's easy to remember, like, I don't know, like Dave. I'll be 8th place Dave. That's I'll create a Magic channel called that, and I'll talk about Magic's history over there. How's that sound? You guys do you like the sound of that? Dub, if you start a Spellslinger account right now, do I think Arena will still give you gems? Yeah, actually. I'm guessing if you do, if you set the account up and link it to your Arena account, probably, because it's all going to be digitally done automatically, right? I don't think it's going to be individually logged by them. So, and there's no reason not to get what? Just download the app, fucking put your Arena login. Give it a try. What do you have to actually? You know what, bro? I want 1,500 gems. And I think I had it logged. I did at one point have it. Hold on. Spellslinger account. Look into that shit. Get free gems for myself. How am I missing out on that? 1,500 gems, bitch! Because I did play. It was called Kylam before. Let me see. Tomas, isn't It Plays Dave already a YouTube channel? No. I don't know It's Play Dave. No, I would make a channel called 8th Place Dave, you know? Because that just feels right. But it's named after the guy from Wendy's, you know? I like that guy. Let me check my emails here. I think it was called Kylam originally, wasn't it? Kylam. Let's see if I got any emails for Kylam. What? What is this? This is not useful. Oh, that crazy person. I don't need to see those emails. I forgot about that lunatic. There was a lunatic emailing me and a whole bunch of people. Like a lunatic, where I just read the emails and went, these are crazy. And like they were talking to people about the coded messages they were putting in their videos. I have no idea why I was in the thread, because they never mentioned me. I was never the one who was putting messages in my videos for them, but it was wild. It was wild. This was years ago. This guy's name was Greg. Oh, wait a minute. I shouldn't be saying. Never mind. His name was 8th Place Francisco. I gotta remember to keep my mouth shut. All right. Let's see here. Spellslinger. Any result? Spellslinger Arena. What is this? Oh, okay. I have no idea what's going on here. Whatever. It's not that important. Felonious C says, it's too late, you can't make it work anymore. It was anyone who was on Spellslinger until March 6th. Who knows? They could technically glitch it, right? It's not like Wizards always gets everything right. $10-4. Wait. There's a channel called 8th Place Dave? No fucking way. Are you for real? That's crazy. Like, I'm the Magic historian. You'd figure I would know. You figure I would know if that was the case, right? Are you sure? Are you sure there's somebody called 8th Place Dave, like, who does magic? Bro? That can't be right. I would know. I would know. I would know. Go fuck yourself. Hey, would you like to turn on backup? No, I don't want to upload all my shit to your stupid fucking cloud bullshit where you're just going to go, oops, we lost it. Also, we sold your fucking shit and used it for our own purposes. Fuck you, corporation. Stay out of my fucking shit. I'm not going to give you access to everything. Do you want to back up everything? No, I just want to get to the picture so I can make my fucking joke. Does that, when you say there's a guy named 8th Place Dave, I don't think there is. It's not like I totally obviously know who he fucking was and got to that funny conclusion and have, like, but yeah. Who's this fucking 8th Place Dave you're talking about? Never fucking heard of the guy. Never heard of him. What up, garlic bread? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Felonious T, I thought the same thing. I played before, so whatever. I can load it up and see what happens. But yeah, if it wasn't obvious, I've met 8th Place Dave multiple times. One of the one event when he walked by, I was like, Are you top 8 David? Because I'm like, people will call you by the wrong name or whatever. I've got one that's easy to remember and hard to mess up, right? So his one's that made me laugh. Make sure your new channel's content is bland and bootlicky and inauthentic as possible. Those are the channels that get big. Wait, I thought that's what I was doing already. Am I not doing it right? I thought I was pandering. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do, huh? Tectonic, happy St. Patrick's Day to you, buddy. In tune, you got it confused. He's talking about bootlicking wizards, not random people who come into the stream. Ned wanted to stop in to quickly say happy St. Patrick's Day. Same to you, buddy. You thought Dave was the double strike guy? No, Wayne Allward is the inventor of double strike. 8th place Dave is another YouTuber. He's been doing quite well, actually. He might have already surpassed me in subscriber count. So most of you should already know him. Let's go see how he's doing. Let me go check my subscriptions. It's actually, there's so many. It's probably just easier to type it in. Oh, nice. He's like, yeah, nice. He's caught up. Sweet. Yeah, he's been doing great. He makes a lot of fun videos, just joking around, having a good time. I like him. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. You don't know how people are going to be when you meet them, right? Because to be real, some creators aren't great people. You know what I mean? Like, and that's not, I'm not just specifically talking about magic. I'm talking about, like, all different aspects of YouTube. Some people aren't good people, and you don't know what they're in it for or none of that. And I've met Dave a few times, and he seems like a chill, good dude to me. He doesn't set off any of the, like, fake skis bag alarm or nothing. He seems like he's just a genuine dude who wants to entertain people, do his thing, all that. So, gets the thumbs up from me. DJ Longhair towards something green. Yeah, I'll heart that, big boy. Thanks for the super chat. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. If I do want to go pandering, I definitely need to have a bracket that tells people how to fucking refer to me, right? Because that's not a waste of my fucking time or anybody's. But whatever. Whatever. People can do whatever they want. I don't care. Put whatever you want in your fucking Twitter bio and on the screen like it fucking matters. I like to be called Zipzorp. Okay, Zipzorp. You sure don't sound fucking ridiculous or nothing. And I absolutely respect your intelligence and what you're doing right now. 100%. Yeah. Hey, man. Oh, it's, hey, Zorp. How's... Oh, it's like for 13-year-olds, bro. Oh, silly. Break stop. Who are the skeezy magic creators? Sorry, bro. I don't talk shit about other creators and whatever else, man. Because here's the deal. When it comes to, like, there's nobody who's out there doing awful things. Nobody's out there committing crimes, doing anything on that level. And I have absolutely zero interest in any kind of drama between anybody. So I don't talk shit about other creators only in like a fun way, or if they're fucking pieces of shit like J-Station. J-Station is human fucking garbage who doesn't care about people and faked his girlfriend's death for views, like psychologically tortured people for money because they cared about him, and makes videos to prey on fucking 8-year-olds. He's a piece of fucking trash, and it's awesome that YouTube bounced him off the platform. And those kind of videos I would absolutely make over on Hatcher. But as far as the Magic the Gathering community is concerned, there's nobody in it that I know of doing ultra skis bullshit that I need to deal with, right? I'm just telling you some of them Not everybody's a good person. That's all I'm saying about YouTubers. Don't assume they're all good people. Who knows? Maybe I'm a villain. Maybe this is a warning about me. You need to be worried about me. I'm the real hidden danger. But yeah, for real. There's all different kinds of people. And they all have all different kinds of motives. And like there are YouTubers who will be given like fan letters and they'll be like, oh, thanks. And then just throw them in the trash as they walk away. Like they literally didn't matter to them. And like some of them have done it with the fans seeing it. That blows my mind. I have a box where I keep every single one. I have all the stuff I've been sent, all of it. Like I can't fathom that concept, but everyone has different motivations. And if all you care about is money, then your audience is a fucking hindrance and annoyance. I don't want your crap. Get that out of here. I want money and that's it, right? So everybody's different, but I'm not interested in any of that low level bullshit, right? The drama fighting between channels and stuff isn't to my taste. Milmass says shallow people are exactly who you want to attach yourself to. Sounds good. Will there ever be old stasis lock style decks? I doubt it. Those are like boring and people don't like playing them and games don't last that long. You know, like I don't think so. I don't think so. JD, you haven't watched Joey Moss in a while? You haven't gone and seen JoJo Moss in a while? I haven't seen him in a while either. He used to stop by with more regularity. But I mean, people have their own schedule and their own lives, and I don't expect them to stop by my streams all the time. But yeah, me and JoJo, we's cool. We's cool. I remember we butted heads when I started on YouTube, and it's amusing to think back to that. But we have since mended the fences, and we get along quite well. That was funny. We would get into fights in comment sections and shit just for everybody to see. And that is like, honestly to me, that's cringe. That's fucking cringe to me. Like the idea now of me getting into a fight with another YouTuber in a comment section, it makes my shoulders pull up. I'm just like, oh no, sorry. Like that's small, wasteful bullshit. I don't waste my time on negative garbage, right? Like I rant about things and complain about them for your guys' entertainment, all that kind of stuff, and also as a catharsis for myself. But I don't waste my time on negative interactions and trash that doesn't matter, right? Like, I'm not doing that. So fighting with other YouTubers and shit, that's like fucking stupid noodle fighting. Like, we're going to slap fight each other for people? No, that's wretched. So I'm not going to do it. I'd rather, like, it's funny how everyone has their own thing. I find that to be wretched, but jokes about fucking your mom and sandpaper and assholes and stuff right up my alley. So it's all a matter of taste. We're all different, right? Different strokes for different folks, as it were. But I'm not interested in getting into any fights. DJ Longhair, no, not accept you. Because I'm not actually, like, I don't talk genuinely negatively about anybody online. I don't do that about any creators at all. If I'm talking smack about you, that's a token of friendship. That's how it works. I am incredibly polite to people that I hate. Amazingly polite to people I hate. I'm curt, barely interact with them, it's like, no. This is like the human equivalent pretty much of like a block. I'm not going to rant at you. I'm not going to swear at you. None of it. Like there was a guy I was friends with in college and then he lost his mind. Like it was ridiculous. And it was because he was stressed out about school. It came out later. It was stressed out about school, but he chose me as somebody to go off on and apparently wrote like 15 pages worth of texts, of which I only saw one text out of all of it. It was this whole big thing and it was just going off and it was talking about hitting me in the mouth and how nothing would happen if I went to the cops, all this crazy, just this big crazy tirade just in the little bit that I saw, right? And I just looked at it and the thing was, the friendship, I was already like, he was a very selfish person. Like we would go out to smoke and I would share my J with him, but then when it came time to reciprocate, oh, the ones you brought are rolled with cigarette tobacco that you know I can't smoke. Well, that's convenient. You just have an excuse or whatever, right? And like, oh, look, this guy rolled a blunt and he fucking would smoke pretty much the whole thing himself and then go, oh, I owe you one. And then he would bring one that he owes you and smoke half of it himself. Like, it's the most blatant selfish bullshit I've ever seen, to the point where I don't understand how you can think this would continue. So I remember sitting out with him the one day and I start hitting. He's like, can I have some of that? And I'm like, no, I've decided I'm not smoking with you anymore, bro, because you pull the stuff where you know that I can't smoke ones with cigarette tobacco in it. And yet you persist in bringing it, going, that's all I have. That's an intentional choice. And I noticed that. So I no longer want to share what I have with you. And that is when our relationship started to sour, because he could no longer take advantage of me or whatever. And the thing about me is, I'm actually a good friend. So when somebody texts me and it seems like they're upset or whatever, my first response isn't, yo, fuck you, what the fuck is your problem? I tend to very calmly explain, bro, here's what's going on. Here's what you're doing. I'm confused, right? That's my approach. And it tends to resolve conflict very well. I maintain friendships. I care about people. I'm willing to hear you out. I'll tell you my side and we'll figure out what's going wrong. And usually it's not me. It's them going through something. But with him, I saw this text and I just went, I started to text back and then I went, wait. Bro, texting him back is going to resolve this situation. You're too good at conflict resolution and you're too nice about this stuff. So here's what you do. Ignore the text. Just don't respond to it, right? And so he went around showing people at school, look at all this stuff I sent Hatcher. Look at, and he's like, they're like, whoa, and what did he say back? And he's just like, nothing. And they're just like, oh, right? It just like took the winds right out of it, where they were just like, wow, it's amazing that you like told him off. And it's like, oh shit, he didn't even acknowledge you, bro? You know what I mean? And so then I saw him, because he sent me these texts when I was like downtown or whatever. I see him like a day or two later at school, and like he just comes up to me and starts trying to tell me about Scrabble or whatever. And I was like, don't talk to me. We're not friends. And he's like, well, fuck you then, asshole. And like went back over to his fucking desk or whatever. And then he tried multiple times. Like when he saw me walking around the school with cute girls and stuff, he'd have his drink and he'd like raise it to me. And I'd just be like, dead to me, bro. You chose this. I've been nothing but a fucking good friend to you. I extended my fucking sense of humor. That's a gift, bro. Me joking with you is trying to make your life better, make your day easier. Life's real fucking stressful. It ain't easy. I try and do good by my friends, but guess what? You showed me you ain't my friend. You got all fucking dickheaded with me. You've been basically stealing from me, and now you're gonna fucking turn around and throw this fit on me because you're stressed out about school? Fuck you, dude. And threaten me and shit? I don't need any of it. Also, I got news for you. Like, for real, if you push me, you're gonna fucking find out. Like, I don't give a shit. That's it. I don't start stuff, but I will fucking end it. I don't care. Like, I used to have anger problems when I was a kid, man. There's people who still have scars from me, stabbing them in the hand with a fucking pencil and smacking it off, knocking people's fucking teeth out with hockey sticks, kicking them. I've been kicked in the head. I've kicked people in the head, right? Like, when I was young, I was stupid and I didn't have a proper sense of balance and I didn't treat people the way that I should have sometimes. I'm not trying to make it sound like I ran around always doing this kind of stuff, but I can't pretend like in my past I haven't had my friends hold somebody while I kicked them in the fucking head when I was a dumb little boy, right? So underneath it all, there's still a fucking savage under it, bro. And if you fucking like push me to a certain point, what am I supposed to do? I reacted to looking at my past and what I did to people, chasing them with knives and stabbing them in the hand with pens and all this stuff, and went, bro, you have an anger problem and it's not okay to be violent with people. And I went to the other extreme where it's like, well, now I'm not going to hurt anybody or do anything to anybody under any circumstances. But the real rules are you only do shit to people under the most dire of circumstances and to the people who deserve it. And then it's game fucking on. And I feel sorry for any of those people, because at that point it's like, bro, I won't do anything to anybody who doesn't deserve it. But now you've turned into something that maybe I'm just going to use to relieve all the stress I have. Who knows? So, like, I felt that in me. I felt that. I remember these guys whipped a fucking can of beer at me. And I let it go at the time. But I got angrier and angrier. And I went out in the middle of the night, dressed in dark clothing, with things. I'm not going to say what I had in my pocket, but I had things in my pockets, right? And, like, I realized at a certain point, I'm like, bro, think about the things you're thinking about and what you're out here to do. You need to go home right now. And like, that wasn't when I was a kid. There's still like, or when the guy who fucking broke into my fucking home, When I saw him on the street, I had the overwhelming urge to jump on him. Like, just leap on this man. I was like, wow, I need to get away from this guy. I have never felt a stronger desire to go at somebody. So I was like, I gotta go. And that guy also, as soon as he saw me, jetted, but 100%. Like, it was a gut instinct. That's animal level shit right there, right? So, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. People talk too much shit, and at a certain point, you're like, yeah, if you want it, come and get it. I remember the one time I was down an alley. There was this fucking homeless dude who I was so nice to. This is a repeating story where I'm nice to people and they're not nice to me, right? Where it's like, okay, so you're this homeless guy and I've given you money a bunch of times and sometimes shared a J with you where I'm like half done it and you're like, hey, and I'm like, you know what, I don't got none, but you can have this. And he's like, oh, thanks, you're the best. And then at a certain point, this guy just decides he hates me. I don't know based on what, but he starts talking shit every time he sees me and blah, blah, blah. And then the one day I turn around, I'm like, you know what, man? Had enough of your fucking bullshit. You're fucking gutter trash. And you're gonna die in the gutter like you fucking deserve. And I'm glad. Go fuck yourself. I've been so nice to you for so long. And I don't know what made you act like this, but fuck you, bro. And he's like, just wait until I find you in an alley. Just wait until I find you in an alley. And then one day, I was in an alley, walking back from dropping off the trash. And I'm walking my normal pace, and I see him at the end of the alley. And without even realizing it, I slowed the fuck down. My brain was going, come down here. Come down this alley, please. Right now. Right now. You know, like, life ain't easy. Come down here, motherfucker. Let's see if you're gonna back up what you fucking said. Come down this fucking alley. Like, it's crazy how much I was thinking that shit, right? It's nuts. It's nuts. But that's not what I want to be doing. That's not healthy. You don't gain anything in those situations. I shouldn't want him to come down the alley. None of that. None of that. There's no prize for it. You don't get anything. So what? He's got a shit life. So what? He mouthed off. Who cares? It doesn't actually affect me, right? So, yeah. Yeah. So I'm not looking to have fucking revenge. And I'm not looking for anybody to push me into a corner too hard, but I'm not going to fucking lay down if it happens. 10-4's membership message says, tell more stories of your life. We all heart them. Oh, purple heart them. So yeah, like, it's all whatever, man. It's all just people pulling ridiculous bullshit, and you're just like, what, man? Like, I don't go around wronging people. Seriously. Like, I don't. I try and be a good fucking citizen, not cause problems for people, take care of me and mine, help people out. Like, I saw a lady having a fucking seizure. Actually, I got there because I know fucking the signs of that shit. I'm like, she's way up the street, and I see her start to fucking tilt like this. She's falling, and I'm already fucking barreling down the road, and I'm glad I was, because apparently somebody had to take the lead on the situation. It's crazy to me that you can have all these people standing around looking. It's like, help, motherfucker. Are you kidding me? Like, I'm standing there, she's fucking seizing on the ground while her young child's beside her, and I'm like, somebody call 911. And then I'm like looking at her, trying to fucking help her or whatever. And then I'm like, okay, ladies, like, somebody take this kid, get her over there away from her mom. And I'm like, your mom's gonna be totally fine. We're calling an ambulance. It's all good. And then I look up and I'm like, has nobody called 911? I pointed to you got a phone? Call 911. Like, and he's like, oh, he took his phone out, and then he calls, and then he's just got it, and then he just goes, here you. And I'm just like, oh, fine, okay, hey, like, it's crazy to me. Are you fucking kidding me? This lady needs fucking help on the fucking ground, and you're just gonna stand there and watch? What's the matter with you? Help her. You know what I mean? Like, fucking people's lives matter. This shit is important. I'm getting worked up. But yeah, anyways, that situation turned out fine, right? It's all good. It's all good. She was fine. Everything turned out fine. But bro, like, why can't people just be cool? Why can't people not be fucking worthless pricks who have to fucking turn on you when you've been nothing but nice to them? I try and be nice to so many people. You get kicked like a fucking dog. You run up all friendly, wagging your tail, and you get booted in the fucking ribs, man. And the absolute unfairness of it sticks in my fucking craw. Even as the middle-aged, bitter old man I am who cynically accepted reality, it just, fuck, man. Whatever, man. My mom says I care too much. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'm a soft little bitch inside. Whatever. Whoa. Just try and keep it fucking light. Start crying about society. Why can't everybody just be nice, guys? Why can't everybody play nice? I don't like it. So yeah, that was my long answer to fuck you, DJ Longhair. Don't try and pretend you're special like that. I am the only one that you make fun, talk bad about. Fuck you. You get roasted just like everybody else, Mr. DJ No Hair. I gotta turn the camera off to stick my pipe in my butt and try and smoke. Or that's what I assume you do, just so you know. Every time your camera goes off, I assume that you are on that stupid fucking, like, My Weird Fetish TLC channel, and you jam your pipe into your own ass because you like the taste of your own butt more than you like the taste of the fucking weed, but you pretend you're a weed smoker just so you can ass mouth yourself. Bale Moogle says, just because you accept reality doesn't mean you have to agree with it. Yep, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Man, we really have gone all over the place in this stream, eh? It does suck losing friends, though. But I didn't lose a friend, I guess. I just lost somebody who was taking advantage of me. What are you going to do? Juggling, yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right. It actually takes something real to set me off. I don't get set off over non-existent things, and it definitely does seem like the newest batch of children don't seem to know how to handle anything other than if something bothers me, it has to be removed. And it's like, no, you need to learn how to deal with existence and life, bro. That's not good for you. That's not good for you. I appreciate that I can talk to you guys about what I want to talk about, and I don't feel like I have to hide part of who I am or steer away from particular conversational subjects because you guys will think less of me or leave. I mean, that may happen with some people, but I don't concern myself with it. I don't feel afraid to just be myself. Like, I'm putting this stream up afterwards. It's all good, right? Colbert, you saw a guy at the gas station have his pump malfunction and start spraying gas all over him, and everyone was laughing. Well, I'm glad that, you know what, buddy? I'm glad you had a heart and ran over and stopped it. What I want to think when that's happening is that people are laughing because it's comical and because they're not cognizant. They're not thinking there's a human being being doused in gasoline. They're just thinking, somebody's having a day. Oops, you dropped your ice cream cone. You know what I mean? Because the reality is, most people trend towards being good people, even if they're clueless. That's my belief. I don't go out of my front door thinking that the majority of people I'm going to run into are evil or like broken people I need to be afraid of. Even though I've literally had my home broken into, been booted in the fucking head out in public. You know what I mean? Like, I've been attacked. I've had all kinds of things happen to me. But I still fundamentally believe that mankind at its center trends towards good because there is absolutely no way society would function otherwise. There's no way we would have the world that we do otherwise. So it doesn't make logical sense to believe anything other than that, right? People were smoking like 15 feet away. Bro, you get the fucking thumbs up from me for having a good head and a good heart. That's a great combination. 10-4, yeah, buddy. Milmaz says, you didn't lose a friend, you lost faith in your ability to choose friends. You know what? That didn't happen because of that. I'm still the same open guy. Wherever I go, I'm willing to initiate conversation, make people laugh. That's my nature, and that hasn't changed. I value people. That's why when I got attacked, I immediately went out. I was like, you have to go back out. You can't stay in. You can't. You can't let this affect the way you view people. And I remember how much it did. I've never felt my body vibrating before, but when somebody sat a foot away from me after I'd been attacked, my body started vibrating. My brain was screaming, this person is too close. Get them the fuck away. This is danger. And I sat there in it and said, no. This animal reaction is incorrect. This man is no danger. We're not living a life of fear. After we're done sitting beside him on the bench, we're going straight to the park where it happened. And you're walking through there. And at that time, I didn't know the guy had been arrested. I could be attacked there again by the same person, right? Like it could have happened again. I didn't know that, but I'm not going to fucking live in fear because you're not going to get anywhere and it's not real. Everybody's good. There's only a handful of dickheads. Think about your everyday life. You're not dealing with dickheads all the time. And if you think you are, you probably just have a currently too cynical view as opposed to a realistic view, right? DJ Longhair Super Chat says, Perps and all, have a good night. Time to enjoy St. Patty's. See you later. Have a good one, big boy. Slam one back for me. Millmaster, you think most people aren't good or evil but indifferent? I disagree. I think that most people trend towards good. And that's why even people you would consider to be indifferent will get all emotional and tear up if you show them humanizing videos. I think there's a fundamental goodness that runs as a through line in the majority of people. I really do. And I'm a fucking cynical guy who looks at things negatively, but I can't see anything other than that being a reality. It's just the case. Like, I think what you might be calling indifference is people just focusing on their own life. It's like they care, but they don't want to get too involved or whatever it is. But yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that most people are indifferent. I really don't. DJ Longhair, you're working on mine right now? Sweet, bro. Fulgor, yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, people band together to help each other. That's always been the case. I love mankind. We're the best. Yeah, we got some members who aren't great. And yeah, like that guy that was my friend isn't my friend. What harm did I really have from that, really? Other than just I had a crappy time. It doesn't change away. We still had good times together originally. And I had an experience overall. I wasn't left in some horribly negative state because of the dissolution of the friendship. Right? So yeah, I think there's a through line of good that runs through people. And the more desperate that situations become, the more muted that goodness becomes, because you're only good up to a certain threshold, at which point your survival necessities will override what's considered good, right? At the end of the day, ultimately, we are animals, and basic animal level will take over if things get dire enough, if resources get low enough, all that kind of stuff, right? So, I don't know. There's different layers of human existence, and it's way too complex for somebody like me. So yeah, everybody has the capacity to do things on either side of the scale, really. Some people have the capacity to do a lot more on one side of the scale or the other, but yeah. Is this Bigfoot Zoo? Shh, don't get Jess started. Dow, you'll have your drink when you get off work in the morning. Well, that makes sense. Wait until you're done work. You don't want to be doing it while you're working. All right, my friends. Well, this has been an enjoyable stream. Thanks for coming and hanging out. We will reconvene at hold on. I want to check. One second. I want to check something. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Yes, it is time to go. Thanks for coming and hanging out. We shall reconvene again soon. But for now, into the pool I go.